welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. My name is Crystal if you're new here, and I love trying on makeup. So today we're going to be trying on the brand new, well, I guess they've released some stuff since then, but hey, it's Colourpop. We got the brand new Roaring Hearts collection. Woohoo! For holiday 2021. I did pick up the palette, one of the lip products, all of the Super Shocks, one of the liquid liners. I didn't get the loose highlighter because I'm not really into like loose highlighters, but I got one of everything else. So let's jump right on in. I'm going to do all sorts of swatches. I'm going to show you how I got this makeup look if you want to stay on for that. If you don't mind hitting that subscribe button and joining my channel if you're kind of liking what you're seeing. And yeah, I already said let's jump right on and get started. So let's start off with the swatches because I was super impressed. So the first thing I want to do is show you guys this liner. This is what it looks like out of the box. It was kind of hard to tell which end was what, so just look closely so you don't open it upside down and have any accidents. So when you unscrew it, you can see it's a nice brush, let me, just in case it's not focusing, brush tip on there. And the gold color, what's the name of this one? Had to Be You. I'm going to just show you how it swatches here on the back of my hand. Really nice and thin. The more pressure you put, like the thicker that you can get your line to be. But I was definitely impressed with like how like fine I could get it. I needed, on the first one, I needed to wipe off some of the extra product. But once these dry down, they are on for sure. But I just think it's such a pretty gold. It's definitely like a true gold. You can see how reflective it is. You know, if you are used to working with liners more than me, I don't usually use eyeliners a whole lot. So I'm sure if you have, you know, experience with it, you can do probably a whole lot better than I ended up doing. So let's start off with swatching these Super Shocks, because you guys, if you are familiar with Super Shock shadows, you are well aware that not everyone is created equal. Some of them are really sheer and feel more like toppers, and you have to really like go in a lot to get any sort of payoff. These ones, I was pleasantly surprised, you guys. So I'm going to start with the Fancy Feathers Duo. This is the one with both of the lighter colors. So this first one is Deco Days. It was really hard to tell from the pictures online what these looked like, so I just want to show you. This is Deco Days. Has like a pink reflect in there. This one's definitely more pinky. Let me swatch it. There it is on my finger. And look how smooth that went on. Like, I have a lot of Super Shocks, and that just really surprised me, like how even and smooth and reflective this one was. And then the next one in this set is Avant-Garde. I hope I said that right. This one definitely has more of the true gold color. I'm going to swatch this one right underneath. But again, we have the nice, it feels really moist, it feels really smooth formula. I can't see what I'm doing, so hopefully they don't run into each other. Like, look at that. Look how it kept going. Like, man, and it shows up that well. These, I don't know, there's something, I know it's the same formula, but these are just really, really nice. Or maybe they improved their formula. I don't know, but the last, I'm trying to think, the last ones that I got that were Super Shock were probably from, I want to say like Tinkerbell or something, and they just definitely didn't swatch that well, not with that much payoff, and definitely not that smooth. So I was really, really excited for those. The other pack is called Oh That Jazz, and that's the one that has that black in there. Again, I don't have any black Super Shock shadows, so I was really interested when I seen this one. I'm going to go ahead and swatch the other light one next, just so you can see what the difference is between the three colors. This one's kind of just like a happy medium of the two. It's not like that true gold. It's a little paler, and it has a little more copper in it, and it looks kind of pink and silver reflect. There it is on my finger. And we're going to put that guy right there. But again, just it swatched all the way around. Kept like, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. So that is the three like goldy color shades. You can definitely see that there are differences. And let me show you the black, because I was worried that the black was gonna be, I don't know, like I have a couple darker ones and they just don't always look the best and they're kind of hard to work with. So I was really excited. You can see the gold reflect in this one. What is this one called? Golden Age, sorry. Golden Age. And let me show you this color swatched because it blew my mind. I'm gonna put it right up top here. Like, for being a darker color, did I put that right? I mixed it. I'm so sorry. I did my best. You can see where it overlaps, but you can see it on its own too. Surprisingly, like, it was just as smooth as the other ones, even though it is darker. So there it is on my finger. I think I forgot to show you that. You can definitely see the gold reflect in it. It's not as like dark black. So let's try this again. There we go. You guys can just see like how smoothly that went on. Really, really excited. I didn't use it in my look today, but I'm really excited to use it in another look. I just wanted to pop some makeup on really, really quick so I could get on into this video, because I wasn't even planning to do a video with this collection, honestly. But it came and it was like, I was so blown away by it and like intrigued and wanted to use it that like I just had to jump on here, throw on some makeup and make this video for you guys. Okay. Next, I'm going to clean this off and we're going to jump into swatches of the eyeshadow palette. Now, you guys know that a lot of times Colourpop can be like a little bit powdery. I don't think that that's a surprise. And that's the same with this palette. You have, I said 12 earlier. This is a 10-pan palette. I can count. It's all neutrals. When I first seen this, I thought of like the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, but definitely have a little bit more like pink in the one shade here in Cafe Society. But you can see I've literally used this once and you can see it's starting to get dirty already. So just look out for that. It does wipe away easily. It's not a bad or not a big deal. Oh my gosh, I have swatches on every orifice of my body. We're gonna start off with the first color here and it's called Fancy That. Just a nice reflective like white with a like kind of goldish yellow reflect. Oop, did I? Yeah, you guys can see it. Okay. That is that one. It's like hard at that angle to swatch. Oh my goodness. Next we have Lost Gen. Just so smooth, but literally dropping chunks of powder everywhere. So just like I said, be careful, don't push too hard. Next we have this gold shade called Nightlife. Super smooth. Next we have another brown, just a little bit lighter and warmer. This is called Pour Another. Really pretty color, great transition shade. Then we have the pink Cafe Society, sorry. It's more like copper, but it definitely leans pink in my opinion. Just really nice and applied really, really easily. When I used it in this look, I went in with a brush. I didn't use my finger, and I was surprised at how well it applied straight to the eyelid with no primer, no glitter glue, nothing. That's kind of rare for a Colourpop formula for me. This is Foxtrot. It's kind of a baby poopy brown. Swatch is really nice for sure. Next we have Phonograph. This is a deeper like brown. Little bit of sparkly. It's not as sparkly as some of them. But like, look at that. Like so even and so nice. Oh, I love this palette. Okay, this is That Sax. Definitely a deeper brown, pretty neutral, but almost has just like a slight coolness to it. Maybe just next to the other ones. But that's that one. This next one is called Lindy Hop. And you guys, this was the only one that I had a little bit of trouble with. It feels different than the other mattes in the palette. Surprisingly, you would think if any of them felt dry, it would be the black, but It was this dark brown called Lindy Hop. See, you can even see like in the swatch, like it feels like a little rougher in the pan, and it was actually like, I mean, it can clearly be built up, but out of all of them, like there was one shade that gave me a little bit of trouble, and it was that one. It applied to my eyes just fine. I use it in my outer corner today for this look, but just something to note. I'm trying to keep my palette clean and this black doesn't want me to. The next one is called Grand Dame. I don't know if I got enough on my finger. Let me get a tiny bit more. Grand Dame is the black. And look at that. Not bad, not bad. I think that was my fault. Let's see. There we go. Alright, so there is the color story. As you can see, I feel like online the Colourpop pictures kind of wash it out a little bit. And I wasn't sure if this one was going to have any kind of pinkness to it at all, or if it was just going to be brown and black. So, and that one, that is the color story. I think my look turned out really cute. Nothing fancy at all. I just went in with Lost Gen, that first brown shade, into my crease and like deep it up the outer corner. I used the Cafe Society and High Life on the lid, and then I went in with the glitter liner, and I just attempted to trace on the shape of my eye. I did a little better with this side than with this side, but most definitely if you have any sort of mobile skin, it might be a little harder to get a smooth line, but it also could just be user error because I'm not really used to working with liquid liners like a whole lot. And then I went in with the first Super Shock set. I went in with Deco Days, and I just placed that right in the middle just to give a little more like oomph. And then I wanted to try out the Fancy That shade as a highlighter since I didn't buy the loose highlighter. So I just went in with that, and I think it worked out pretty good as a highlighter. I don't see any cast. If you guys see one, please let me know. It's kind of hard from the side of the camera to see, but I think it turned out really nice. And then let's get into this, the Fresh Kiss lip lacquer, because I know you guys are curious, or maybe you're not. Maybe you're sick of the Fresh Kiss formula. Maybe you already have 16 other components that look just like this in your vanity. That is possible. But I think this formula is really, really nice. So I picked up the shade Brandy, if I didn't already say that. And that is what's on my lips. Let me just refresh it really quick. It does look pretty goopy, but once you get it on, it's really not that sticky at all. As you can see, or if you watched my video where I reviewed the Jaclyn Hill Holiday Collection, like you could literally see when I did this, like you could see how much my lips were sticking together, and you could see it was affecting the way that I talk. This lip lacquer formula, like, doesn't do that at all. It does look like, now that I've been wearing it for a minute, I have a little migration right there. Can you see, guys? Can you see that? Right there in the corner of my mouth. So just something to keep in mind. That's one reason why I only picked up one of these shades. I didn't want to get stuck with a bunch of colors if I didn't like the formula. But besides that little migration of color, which I've had this on now for probably about 30 minutes, I think the color of this one is really, really pretty. The formula isn't sticky. I think it gives you a nice even like wash of color and the look of a gloss. So I'm really happy with that. And I think these are on sale for like, it's either $5.80 or $5.20 if you don't buy the entire, you know, set together. So yeah, and this, I wanted to show you, just, it has the little decoration that matches all the set on the lid there, so that's how you'll be able to easily tell them apart from the other Fresh Kiss collections. And then I finished it all up with the Colourpop Level Up mascara. I've heard mixed reviews, but I really like this. It's definitely a drier formula as opposed to wet, which works for me because it doesn't weigh down my lashes and I don't get it all over my face. If you're not new here, you know that just about every time I put on mascara, I end up with it like all over here, down here, on my nose, like it's a whole thing. So I really enjoy this, and right now, if I didn't mention it before, they do have it in a set where you get their new eye primer, what is it? The Party Animal? Party Proof. The Party Proof eye primer and the Level Up mascara of your choice for like $10, you guys. That's a heck of a deal. This is normally $8 and this is normally $9. So $10.20, I think, for both of them is a great deal. I wish Colourpop would stop putting stuff on sale like 2 seconds after I pay full price. That would be great. Maybe just price it a little bit lower to begin with instead of having all these sales all the time. Like, it's frustrating, but I want to buy it because I love it. But then it's like, ouch, when you see it for 30% off like the next week. Or even worse, the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff went 50% off, like not even 3 weeks after I got it. So that was cool. So this is the look that I created using the Colourpop Roaring Hearts holiday collection. You guys, this collection in its entirety is still available. It is 30% off right now. Some of the individual parts and pieces, a couple of them are sold out. I think the Super Shock, Oh That Jazz, the one with the black one, that is sold out individually, but still available in like a set where you get both Super Shocks and both of the highlighters. If you didn't notice, the loose highlighter was missing from this video, and that's simply because I don't mess with with loose highlighters. They're just too messy in my opinion, and I knew I wasn't going to use it. So I didn't want to just order a bunch of stuff just for sake of a video if I wasn't going to use it. Plus, I was really curious about that eyeshadow shade, and I think it works perfect as a highlighter. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed holiday with your family or your friends, wherever you are spending Thanksgiving. Happy shopping, everybody. Yeah, I'll see you guys real soon with another video because I can finally do my Sephora haul. Yay! Bye, guys.